Hey guys, welcome to Khanvolution. My name's Khan, and today I'm going to be checking out RWBY Volume 2, Chapter 3, titled A Minor Hiccup. Oh man, this series makes me completely psycho and crazy and nuts and cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Well, actually, not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. What's that cereal that Pira is on the box of? Pumpkin Pete cereal. You know, sadly, it's not very good for you. Oh man, it should say on the label that, you know, warning, side effects include infatuation and possible obsession with the series of RWBY. Oh man. What happened last chapter? Well, actually, if you guys haven't checked out my reaction to the last chapter, RWBY Volume 2, Chapter 2, titled Welcome to Beacon, I'll leave that link in the description below, so you guys can go ahead and check that out before joining back with me on Chapter 3, alright? It's titled A Minor Hiccup. I wonder what that's about. Well, that being said, I mean, what was the biggest hiccup that happened last freaking chapter, dude? Freaking the Cinder Corporation has landed in Beacon Academy. Cinder Corp in the house, bro! Can Professor Osmond not sense, like, the disturbance in the Force? I mean, don't give me that, you know, dark side of the Force, Klaus's judgment shit. I ain't going through that again, bro. Oh, man. And in other news, Team RWBY is actually about to embark on a little investigation of their own to ascertain exactly why the White Fang has chosen to work with humans, and specifically your boy Roman Torchwick himself. You know, so it'll be interesting to see if we get any mention or notice of him in this chapter. I'm really interested to see exactly what a minor hiccup refers to. I feel like Team RWBY is focusing on their investigation towards an outward approach, whereas I think they should look more inwards, because, you know, the true evil is lying in the dormitory right opposite them, or east of them, whatever RWBY mentioned in the last chapter. But oh man, I cannot wait to get into this chapter, bro. Whew! So thank you guys for joining me today, and as always, if you guys are enjoying my videos, please hit a like, subscribe, and share the video with any other RWBY fans out there who you think might enjoy watching the series with us, or in their case, revisiting the series with us, you know? So that all being said, I'm not gonna say no more. Let's go ahead and dive in. RWBY Volume 2, Chapter 3, 3, 2, 1, son!
There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that will cross and there's no return.
Dude, I love the visuals in this opening. Just blow my mind, dude. I love it. Oh my god. Enemies are gathering, storm is brewing. I can pick up a few more of the lyrics this time around. Oh, dude, look at this! Yes! Oh, damn, I can't wait to see those action scenes happen in real life. Yeah, baby! Yes! Silhouette against the moon! Oh, man. Oh, are they back in class?
So, Buzz,
Yeah,
you
blah,
know,
blah, blah.
I was thinking after this, maybe we could go grab a bite to eat.
John, what you doing? You're going after the wrong girl,
Bruce
bruh!
Willis movie if you want to make the trip to Vale. I hear it's awesome. And then maybe after that,
It's not
we
gonna
could
work, bro.
study
Sorry.
Together?
You're barking up the
I know
wrong
you're
tree.
smart, and I'm you know.
And then oh.
He's just telling more stories about himself. He clearly hasn't progressed. It's the same posters from before.
We'll have to wait until next time.
Weiss, did you hear me?
No, yes. One day.
One day. Dude. Hold up. Hold up. What? What? New outfits? Get the hell out. Volume 2.
We're taking this.
You're crazy, bro.
Hey, we've got a plan. That's
Damn.
really serious.
Right. Everyone remember their roles?
They all look crazy. Damn, Weiss.
Records for any other dust robberies or inconsistencies.
Schnee records?
Seeing as I'm in the family, it shouldn't be a problem. The White Fang has regular faction meetings to hand out orders and recruit new members. If I can get in, I can hopefully find out what they're planning.
I have an old friend on the shady side of town that typically knows everything going on in Vale. Getting information out of him shouldn't be too hard.
Great, we'll meet up tonight near Yang.
Something tells me she's talking about Junior. Are we gonna get to see Junior again? Please let us see the Junior and those two girls.
It's easy. I do it all the time.
What the hell are you doing here, son?
I climb trees all the time. So, are we finally getting back at that Torchwick guy?
That could have been interpreted.
We're going to investigate the
wrong way.
situation as a team.
Sorry, son. We don't want to get friends involved if we don't have to.
That's dumb. You should always get friends involved. That's why I brought Neptune.
Sup?
How did you even get up here?
I have my ways. Seriously though, can I come in? We're like really high up right now.
All right, I'll go with Weiss. Son, you can go with Blake. And Neptune, you can go with Yang since she doesn't have a partner. Everyone good?
Actually, Ruby, why don't you go with Yang? After all, she is your sister.
But Weiss, who would go with you then?
Well, I guess Neptune could come with me.
Ooh. Yeah, John, you definitely barking down the wrong tree, bro.
Wow! I forget how big the transmit tower looks up close.
Transmit
You
tower.
should see the one in Atlas.
That was the first one, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Atlas
first
developed
one.
the cross-continental transmit system to allow the four kingdoms to communicate with one another. It
Cross-continental
was their gift to
transmit
the
system?
world after the Great War.
Ooh, look at me. My name is Weiss. I know facts. I'm rich.
Yeah.
Test. Besides, the only reason
There's a lot
we're
of
here is
information in
because
there.
you like the tower so much. We could have just as easily made a call from the library.
I know, but it's so cool. Oh, I'm gonna take a picture. Ah,
Don't drop that shit,
Oh.
dude. It looks expensive. Penny!
Penny?
Penny's back,
We
bro!
haven't seen you since the night at the docks. Sorry, I think you're confused. I've got to go,
A minor
What was
hiccup?
that about?
Literal minor hiccup.
but I'm going to find out. You go make your call. I'll meet up with you later. Wait!
What the hell happened to Penny? Just abandoned Weiss.
Where have you been? It's been weeks.
Yeah.
There seems to be a misunderstanding. What? Penny,
Yo, did she get brainwashed or something?
is everything okay? Penny, please stop. Look, I don't know what's wrong, but you have to listen to me. Those guys we fought at the docks, we think they're up to something big, something bad. I need you to tell me what happened to you that night. Please,
Remember.
as a friend.
Come on, Penny. What happened to you?
It isn't safe to talk here.
Yo, is she like a spy or something? Like a secret agent for another kingdom, bro? I thought she was royalty, but I don't even know. Damn, this transmit tower looks tight, dude. And Weiss strutting in her new outfit, black and white, really suits her. I mean, I love the previous battle garments, but this is awesome in its own right.
Welcome to the CCT. How may I help you?
CCT?
I'd like to go to the communications room, please.
Absolutely. Could you please place your scroll in the terminal to verify your identity?
Oh, these are scrolls. Well, they do kind of open up like scrolls. Ah, it makes
Thank you,
sense.
Miss Snee.
She's like practicing her to put on her face. What are those the symbols of the four kingdoms or the four schools? Because I saw the one for Beacon Academy with the two
Welcome to the
axes.
Beacon Cross Continental Transmit Center. How may I help you?
I need to make a call to
Cross-Continental
Shake Up
Transmit
World's headquarters
Center.
in Atlas.
CCT.
Absolutely. If you could head over to Terminal 3, I'll patch you through.
Thank you.
Wow, there's so much information in this chapter alone.
Hi, Mom. How are things back in Signal?
World building, folks, world building.
Thank you for calling the Atlas. Oh, Miss Snee. Good afternoon. Would you like me to patch you through to your father? I think your sister Winter might be here as well.
Sister
no, thank
Winter?
You. I was actually wondering if you could find some files for me. I've compiled a short list.
I see. If you don't mind, what may I ask is this for?
School project.
There are some sensitive documents on this list, ma'am.
I would imagine
Well
so.
then, I'll be sure to treat them with care.
Right. Very well.
Make sure you don't get
Please
fired,
transfer to your
girl.
scroll now.
Wonderful. That will be all then.
Are you sure you wouldn't like me to patch you through to your father before you go?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well then.
Do I
a
sense
nice day.
some father issues? And her sister's name is Winter? Ice Queen indeed. This whole family might be ice-based. Ruby, just the way she looks.
I wish I could help you, Ruby, but I don't know anything about those men. Well, what happened to you that night? We were all together and then you just disappeared. Were you kidnapped? Oh, no, nothing like that. Well, then where did you go? I've never been to another kingdom before. My father asked me not to venture out too far.
That was her father?
Oh, you have to understand, my father loves me very much. He just worries a lot. Believe me, I know the feeling. But why not let us know you were okay? I was asked not to talk to you. Or Weiss, or Blake, or Yang. Anybody, really. Was your dad that upset? No, it wasn't my father.
Mother?
Been the standard security model of Remnant for several years, and they have done a fine job.
Oh shit, Ironwood.
Wouldn't you agree?
Whoa, dude.
But the Kingdom of Atlas is a kingdom of innovation, and fine.
Yo, those look like the robots from the Black trailer, right? Those Ultron robots?
Presenting the Elysian Knight.
Elysian Knights? They're like an upgrade?
Smarter, sleeker, and admittedly, a little less scary. These models will become active later this year, but they won't be alone. Now, the Atlesian military has always supported the idea of removing men from the dangers of the battlefield. However, there are still many situations that undoubtedly require a human touch.
Ruby?
So, our kingdom's greatest minds, in cooperation with the Schnee Dust Company, are proud to introduce the Atlesian Paladin.
Whoa, dude, it's a freaking Metal Gear!
Now, we couldn't have him here for you today.
It's like an upgraded version of the one in the Black trailer, or much bigger.
Within the year.
Damn.
Ruby?
Yeah, my expression is just like Ruby. What the hell is this shit? What?
Penny? Wait,
What the hell?
where are you going?
Dude, I'm so confused right now. What the hell is going on? Are those members of the Atlas military or just like public police? Why are they after Penny? Damn. Yes, create those obstacles, Ruby. Damn, she runs fast. Ruby is faster though. Damn, I love this special ability. Damn. Oh shit, Ruby, watch out, dude! God damn, she's powerful! From dusk till dawn on the truck. Hey, it's the shopkeeper from the other episodes. Yeah, my look exactly, dude.
Do you think she's okay?
Yo, her aura has to be like super strength or something, right? Or like physical amplification, something like that. There's no way she could have stopped the truck like that, right?
Penny! Please! What is going on?
Is this not natural? Like super strength aura not natural in this world?
Do that! I
Yeah.
can't. Everything's fine. I don't want to talk about it.
Poor girl's scared out of her life.
Just tell me what's wrong. I can help you.
Yeah.
No. You wouldn't understand. Let me try. You can trust me. You're my friend, right? You promise you're my friend? I promise. Ruby, I'm not a real girl. Oh.
What? Wait, what? 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 How? This song is beautiful by the way, but what? I don't even know what the hell to. What? Okay, I gotta think about this a little bit. I gotta rewatch this and I'll be back with the discussion. Oh my god. Silhouette against the moon! Hey guys, welcome back to the discussion portion for RWBY Volume 2 Chapter 3, and boy did we get a huge bombshell of a surprise at the end. Never in my wildest imagination would I have expected this sort of outcome. This whole time I was thinking that Penny was some sort of royalty, or this chapter had me thinking she was some sort of spy or secret agent of some kind, but never in my wildest imagination would I have thought that she's not a real girl. And it actually explains a lot why she's so powerful and calculating in her moves and so fluid, and like how she's able to take down or stop that huge truck at the end, and able to pull a freaking airship with like those puppet strings and stuff. Puppet strings, dude. Okay. I'll talk about Penny a little bit more at the end. Let's start at the beginning of the chapter and work our way through. So the beginning of the chapter actually starts out with Professor Port's class, and typical Professor Port, as we've come to expect from him, talking more about himself in the actual class. Weiss is very eagerly paying attention. She's very the studious type herself. Now, John Arc, freaking brother, needs to stop going after Weiss and go after the goddess right next to him in his own team, bruh, in his own dorm. The goddess herself, Pyrrha Nichols. He needs to jump on that Arco ship and start sailing it immediately, bro. He is freaking brain dead in my opinion, especially since Weiss seems to have more of a thing for Neptune now. Wants to go on adventures with him, if you know what I mean. Anyways, we find ourselves in with Team RWBY in like brand new volume 2 fashion outfits, bro. They all look so good. Ruby's like sporting black, gray, and red attire, and after watching the chapter a few times, I also know like in her little shirt underneath that has like a little red with a black rose symbol at the end, like completely like Ruby's own symbol, and it's just so cool. I freaking love red and black design. And that's not to say the other girls' outfits aren't great as well. Freaking Weiss sporting that black and white, she looks so good in that, bro, with the long leggings. Blake looks tight, Yang looks tight. Oh, and they're all going on their individual missions to ascertain, like I said at the beginning, exactly why the White Fang is in cahoots with Roman Torchwick. Yang and RWBY are going to the CCT transmit system or tower, which is called the Cross-Continental Transmit System, which is awesome to learn about this episode because we're getting a whole bunch of world building. We learn about, Weiss explains like how after the Great War, whatever it was about, Atlas set up the first tower for the CCT, the Cross-Continental Transmit System, and basically shared it with the other kingdoms, and that's basically how the 4 kingdoms are able to communicate with one another. And I'm assuming because of this advanced communication, kind of like the nascent of cell phones, is how they've been able to advance themselves overall. Now that all being said, they obviously get interrupted by the arrival of Penny, who I thought initially like she was like feigning ignorance after meeting them. I thought she was brainwashed of some some way, but she was actually trying to keep the secret herself, and I'll go dive into a little bit more on that later. But Weiss actually goes to the CC tower, and we get the little image of like all the 4 symbols of either the 4 kingdoms or the 4 academies. Maybe you guys can elaborate for me in the comments exactly what those 4 little colored symbols were referring to. Is it the academies or was it the kingdoms? Please let me know down below, okay? Thank you guys so much. And we actually found out that she's making a phone call to the Schnee Dust Company, and the lady there actually has a little bit of information which she reveals through Weiss, and that Weiss has a sister named Winter. Is that an older sister or a younger sister? But she didn't want to talk with her or her father. I'm guessing there's some father issues there, because she was like right before the communication started, she was trying to like put on like a mask or fake face, trying to appear a little bit more happy than she was, or kind of like that. I don't know. There's clearly some history there between her and her family members. Maybe that's part of the reason why she chose to come to Beacon Academy, or Beacon's version of a college, as opposed to going to what I assume would be Atlas' version of college. I don't know, but that's what I read into that little interaction right there. And she uploaded all that information into her scroll, which was we got the name for what those devices are. That's pretty cool. Oh, actually, I think we got the information, the name dropped earlier by Professor Goodwitch back in John's character arc chapter, but I just, you know, it didn't occur to me that those were called scrolls until recently. We also got noticed that, you know, Yang and Neptune are actually going to go see one of Yang's contacts, which I really hope is Junior, because if you guys check out the opening for volume 2, you actually see Junior and his henchmen and those two twin looking girls. So I really hope we get to see them again, and Yang's interaction with them would be an interesting one, considering she pretty much trashed their nightclub last time, right? And it would be interesting to see what Neptune's reaction is following Yang along in her own little adventure. And Blake and San are actually going to some sort of like White Fang conference or meeting or rally of some kind, and they're gonna get in that way because of course they're Faunus. However, if Roman Torchwick or any of the White Fang members from episode 16 are there, they'll have a tough time getting in, so they'll need some sort of disguise, I'm assuming. But I'm guessing that's more in later chapters. And then we at the middle of Vale, we get to see like Ironwood having this huge display of the Atlas military. Everybody's clapping their hands for you know, the new Elysian Knight and the Elysian Paladin, which is this big ass cool looking metal gear. Oh man, the Atlas Academy, I mean the Atlas military is clearly building their influence, displaying their military might, and trying to share their military influence with Vale in general, as a matter of fact. And I'm not sure what Ozpin would have to say about that. Personally, I would think Ozpin would have a bitter taste in his mouth regarding all this, Ironwood taking the leap in their defense strategy, so to speak. One thing that I did notice was that if you look at the beginning of volume 2's opening, there's this one scene where Ironwood is actually standing next to the, you know, the new Elysian Knights, those soldiers we got to see, and then Penny is actually standing right next to him. I didn't notice this before when I've been watching the volume 3 opening all this time, but Penny's right next to him. So is her father, her real father, Ironwood? Or maybe Ironwood's just the one in charge of her? Like, Atlas is very high up there in terms of their technological innovation, so they've clearly developed an AI super fighting. Penny is basically a battle angel for Atlas, man. She's like the new and innovation and, like, you know, super soldier for Atlas and Atlas military. So I guess Ironwood's her head or her father figure or some sort of, you know, her general at the very least, and that's why those soldiers were after him, and that's why after her, and that's why she didn't want to reveal to maybe her existence is still like kind of like low, you know, has to be kept under secret. You know, that's why she was pretending to act the way she was. And then, you know, also another thing is when Ruby would try to escape with her, she was like super heavy, you know, and then that's why like she, you know, immediately had to let go of her and ended up landing in the crash landing on the street. How is she gonna play into being part of the, you know, the storyline in general? Oh man, there's so many questions. Okay, I don't want to speculate anymore, bro. I can't speculate anymore. I gotta watch the next episode, man, because a lot of you guys have been asking me to, you know, do more frequent reactions, and I'm gonna definitely do my best to try and do more frequent reactions for RWBY in general and try to get better at that. But you know, I do have a tendency to get busy very often, so you know, thank you guys so much for your patience. But I'm gonna try and I'm gonna get into chapter 4 right now because I cannot hold my curiosity back, bro. So please leave your comments down below, guys. I'm happy to hear what your guys' thoughts are on this chapter, on this reveal. Did I miss something or forgot to like notice something in this chapter? I was kind of talking about it really fast over it, but please let me know. I'm so happy to hear each and every one of your comments, so please do that, and I'll see you guys later at the next video. I'm gonna jump into the next chapter right now, bro. No more talking, please. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Thanks again for watching, and if you enjoyed this reaction, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you later.